Yes, welcome back students. So this is your part 2 of your 6th lesson, that is your formatting text and paragraph. Similarly, this is again your part 2 for your practical session. So in the previous class we have already completed till indenting text. Now we are going to continue with the remaining, that is to be beginning from bullets and numbering. Yes students, you people already know the procedure, how to open OpenOffice Writer, everything you know. So now we can continue with the next topic, that is your bullets and numbering. So why you people are in need of bullets and numbering? Yes, it is used to make the list easy for you people to read and follow. So it is an excellent way to segregate list and organize the information for the reader. So just a paragraph is somewhat difficult for you, but if it is given as a point wise way, it is easy for you people to go on with the procedure. Okay, wow? Yes, for that first we are going to have the bullets. How you people can apply the bullets? Yes, now I am going to have the cursor here. So see in the toolbar, the formatting toolbar, you people are having some icons now. Yes, this is your numbering icon and this is your bullets icon. See here, this is your numbering and this is your bullets icon. Okay, wow? Now I'm going to apply it just by clicking this one. See here, the whole para is considered as a first point. Why? Here I didn't press any enter key. So after success only myself press the enter key. So it is considered this one as a first paragraph. So you people see here now what I am going to do. Yes, now the second line is your second point. So where and all you people are pressing the enter key, that will be considered as the points for you. Yes, automatically it changed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, now I have numbered the first para. So this is how you people can do the numbering. So this is just by selecting from the toolbar. So for the menu, what you people have to do? You have to click format. Next you have to click from bullets and numbering. So see here, already the bullets tab is enabled for you. Okay, wow? So here many styles are available. Below you people are able to see the styles. What else styles you people are willing, you people can have. So now we are doing it for numbering only, no? Yes, this is your numbering. So I am going to have ABCD means, yes. See here, by now, just now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is A, B, C, D. So if again I am willing to change it, yes, you people can have. So this to this side you people are having a toolbar, no? This is your bullets and numbering toolbar. When you people are using the bullets, that time alone you people will be able to see the bullets and numbering toolbar. So click it here. Yes. So what else you people are willing to apply, you people can apply. Yes, formats, bullets and numbering. Now we are in numbering. Okay, wow? Now we can have the Roman letter. See here. Yes, I am selected this whole, so only we are having. Yes, see, all the bullets are changed into 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the way how you people can change the styles of the numbering. So for the second para we can have the bullets. Okay, wow? So before doing that, just by pressing the enter key, make each and every line as a separate line. For each and every separate thing only, people will be able to apply the bullets and numbering. Okay, wow? Click here. So you people are having here. In the toolbar also people can select. Click it. Yes, the first point is bulleted for you. And the next you people can proceed with this one, that is your format, bullets and numbering. Here go on with the bullets tab. Yes, we can have this one. See, the first point alone is applied. Yes, for example, if you people are need to have the bullets for the just only one point, have the cursor here. If you people are willing to have the bullets for whole paragraph, what you people can do? Yes, you people can select that one. Yes, just by selecting it and click the bullets here, you people, it will be applied. Now we are going to change the style, format, bullets and numbering. In that we are in need of bullets, and now we can have this one. Yes, see the difference? Yes, automatically the style of the bullet is changed here for you. People are able to see the style of the bullet is changed here for you. For example, if you people are willing to switch off the bullets, what you people can do? You have to click the bullets icon again. Just you people click it. Since my cursor is in the first line, only the first line is, the bullet is removed. For myself to have the remaining, I have to select the remaining. Yes, now I have selected. Now I am going to click this one. Yes, the 2 bullets are removed. So this is the way how you people can apply the bullet and how you people can clear the bullets and numbering. So what is the procedure that you people have to follow? Yes, you have to click format, bullets and numbering. Immediately that dialog box will be displayed. In that, bullet needed means select the bullet, numbering needed means select the numbering. So these are the styles that are available. What else styles that you people are in need, or what else you people are preferring, you people can select that one. So clear with the bullets and numbering. Yes, next we can move on to the next one. It is your page formatting. Now we are going to continue with the next one. It is your page formatting. So first we are going to see the changing page size. Now we are going to see about changing page size. For that, what you have to do? Yes, you have to again click format. Next you have to go on with the page. Okay, wow. So this is your page style dialog box. In that you will select the page tab. Yes, this is your paper format you are having now. In that you are having format. You are having format, width, height. Now we are going to discuss only these 3 options. What else changes that you people are making here? Everything will be reflected in the preview box. So while I am doing the changes here, you people have a glance over the preview window also. Okay, wow. Yes, so the default format is A4 for you, and all these values that are entered here is default for you. Okay, wow. So now what else you people prefer? You people can change it. It can be A5. Yes, immediately see the preview window. There we have seen the changes also. So many, yes, next you people are having the letter format. Yes, so just by clicking that one, the changes will be seen. In the width and the height box also, the values will be automatically changed for you. It is your legal. See, people are able to see the difference between the A4 size, letter and then legal. So while I am changing that format, all the equivalent width and height of that page size will be changed. Now if you have to apply after seeing the preview, it is okay for you people can click OK. Yes, automatically it is applied here. Automatically the page size changes will be applied here. So this is the way how you people can change the page size. Yeah, next we can have the next one. It is how you people are going to change the page margin. So you people know there are 2 ways to change the page margin. The first one, it is by using the rulers, and the next one by using your page style dialog box. Yes, now we can see it is your ruler. First you must know where is your having the ruler, no? Yes, this part. Yes, this line is your ruler. So here only you people are going to perform the changes. According to that changes only the margin will be set for you. Okay, wow. Yes, when you people are bringing your cursor here, automatically people are able to see it is changed into a double-headed arrow. It is changed into a double-headed arrow. Just by clicking that one and dragging to the needed position, the margin will be changed for you. See here. Yes, you people are able to see the difference. So first it is to this side. First your margin begins from here. Now after myself is moving the ruler to this side, just by dragging it, the margin is changed. Now I will repeat it again for you. See here. Yes, you people are able to see the difference. Yes, this is the way how you people can change the margin by using the ruler. Yes, next we are going to see the next one by using your page style dialog box. By using your page style dialog box. For that, what do you have to do? Yes, you have to click on with. Yes, this is the page where I have to need to do the changes. So I have the cursor here. Right click. Your pop-up will be displayed. You are having a box now. This is called as your pop-up window. Okay, wow. So this is your pop-up menu. So in this you people are going to select page. Yes, immediately the page style dialog box is displayed for you. So in this you people are going to change the margins. Here you are having the margins now. Left, right, top, bottom. So already it is having default values based upon legal. For legal only these values are set here for you. So what else changes you people are willing? You people can directly type it. Otherwise by using the spin button you people can change it. So while I am changing here, you people see the preview window. It is most important. Okay, wow. Now go on. Now I am going to adjust with the left margin. So we can increase it. Okay, wow. Yes, you people are able to see the left margin is somewhat moving inside. Yes, now we can see with the top. So we can decrease it. Yes, we are going increasing the value. Increasing the value means the margin is moving inside. That is, it is going on decreasing. Next we can have the bottom. Increase the values. It is coming closer. People are able to see the difference. For that only myself is increasing the value. Okay, wow. Yes, next go on with the right. Again we can increase it. Yes, you people are able to see the changes in the preview window. This is your preview window. You're able to see the changes in the top, left, right and the bottom. Yes. Now, if it is okay for you, what you people have to do? You have to click OK. Now you people see the window, how it is, yearly how it is, and now after applying all the changes, the margins of your page is changed for you. So clear with this one, how you people are able to do the changes. That is by means of two ways. That is by changing your ruler, and the next one it is by using your page style dialog box. Clear with this one? Yes, next we are going to continue with our topic, that is your page orientation. You people know what is an orientation. Yes, page orientation refers how the document will be displayed on the screen and it is going to be printed for you. Yes, for that what are the two types? You people know what are the two types? It is your landscape and the next one it is your portrait. So now we can see how you people can change it. Okay, wow. For that just right click. You will be having the page. Yes, here in that you people are having the orientation. Here you are having orientation, portrait, landscape. Already it is portrait, so it is already selected as default for you. If I am willing to have it in landscape, I can. So see the preview window. Yes, people are able to see the preview. This is your preview. Okay, wow. So when I click portrait, how it is, and when I am clicking landscape, how it is, able to see the difference. If I am satisfied this one, I have to click OK. Yes, see the difference. You people are able to see the difference between the portrait and the landscape. Clear with this one? Yes, I repeat it, listen. Right click, page state dialog box. Now I am going to click portrait. So what is portrait for you? Yes, portrait is the height of the document is more than the width. And in the case of landscape, what it is for you? Landscape, the width of the document is more than the height. So now, nammaloda screen endadhula default ah irukku, landscape la irukku. Now I am going to change it to portrait. And now I am going to click OK. Yes, you people are able to see the difference. Yes, clear with this one? Yes, next we can see how to change the page color and borders. Next we can see how to change the page colors and borders. So here, be here. Yes, next we have to open the page style dialog box. Page style dialog box. Right click it here, page. Next you will be having the page style dialog box here. Click background. Here by clicking this what else color that you people are in need. Just you people select it from the color palette that is displayed immediately for you. Okay, wow. Here you are having as snow. You have, yes, there you have selected color. You are having another one option also. It is your graphic. So you can select the files, figures that is already available in your computer. You can browse that one and it will be displayed as a background for you. So now we can have a color. Just to make the difference, I am going to select this color for you and click OK. See, the color is applied in this page. Whole page, the color is applied. Clear with this one? So this is the way how you people can change the background color. The next one it is you people are going to change the borders. Yes, click the right click, the page style dialog box will be displayed. Here you people have to select the borders. So here all the styles are displayed for you. What else size you people are preferring, you people can select it. You are having many size based upon the points, you people can. Similarly, the borders also can have different colors. Many colors are available. Able to see everything? Yes. Just by clicking the needed color. Yes, what else color you people are willing, you people can select it. Okay, wow. Yes, see, immediately it is reflected here. So already the default is here for you. Yes, it is your default, it is user defined. So default is already default na enadhu computer unakku that is open office writer already set பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கிறது தான் default. Yes, set all 4 borders. Yes, just the 2 borders. ரெண்டு border மட்டும் போதுனா இந்த இதை select பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Top and bottom மட்டும் போதுனா இது. Just only one side margin alone I need, you can select this one. So we can have the set all 4 borders. It is of yellow color for you. Now we are going to click OK. Yes, see here, you people are able to see the difference. If not means I will change the background color by now. Page, background, no need to have a color. Yes, you people are able to see the difference. Now the borders are setted and now it is in which color for you? It is in yellow color. So clear with the procedure how to change the page colors and borders. Yes, next we are going to continue with the next one. It is your working with headers and footers. So yes, we are going to apply the header and footer for this document only that we have typed by now. Okay, wow. Yes, first we can see what is a header. What is a header? Yes, it appears at the top margin. So header is a section of the document that appears in the top margin. So what else you people will be having in the header part? You will be having the title or the chapter name, author name. Based upon your need, you people can have it. Then we can have what is a footer. What is a footer? Yes, it normally appears at the bottom margin of the page. Here it is going to display what for you? Page number, date, time, or what else information that you people are willing, you people can have it in the footer part. Okay, wow. So now we can see the procedure how to insert header and footer. For that, what do you people have to do? You have to, in the menu bar, you have to click insert. Okay, wow. Next you have to click header. You are having here, no? Just click this one. Next click default. Yes, you people are able to see the difference. The cursor is blinking here for you, but this part is separated from your original. So this is your original text area, document area, and this part is separated. You people are able to see this one? Yes, this is your header part. So this will be automatically applied for how many pages you people are going to have. Everything will be applied. So now I am going to insert the footer part also. Next we can see the next page. Okay, insert footer. Yes, default. Yes, see here, the footer is automatically seen at the bottom of that page. So now we can see whether it is applied in both the pages. We are having 2 pages here. Yes, it is applied in 2 pages. So this is your footer in the second page. And this is the header in the second page. Able to see the how you people are going to have the header and the footer. Yes, now we are going to have the what else fields that you people are going to have. We can have the cursor here. Now you are going to insert the title. So insert, we are going to click fields. So here we are having many: date, time, page number, page count, subject, title, author. Now we can have the title. Yes, now I'm going to type the title. It is your computer applications. Okay, wow. Yes, this is the title. If I am willing to have the another one to the, we can another field, just by moving it here, we can have the another field. The same procedure you have to follow. Insert, fields. In that you people can select what else we can have. You can have the page. You can have the author. Yes, you people can have any name as you people are willing. Now I am going to give like this. Okay, wow. This is the name of your author. So now we can have the fields for in your footer part. See, automatically the header and footer are applied in the Automatically the header part is applied in the next page also, okay va? So now we can go on with the footer part. So have it here. So now I am going to insert fields, date. Yes, what is the date? It is displayed here. See, there is a difference between the header and footer. You are able to see the difference? Yes, this date, the background color, it is having gray color. In the background, it is having gray color. So the date is displayed. Again, we can have the next one. It is your insert fields. We can have the page number. Yes. In the footer part, what else you people are having? Everything is displayed in the, as a background color is gray for it. Okay, va? Next, you can have another one field also. It is your time. Yes, the time is displayed for you. For you. So what else? The system time, that will be displayed here. Okay, va? Yes. So this is the way how you people can insert the fields in header part and the footer part. So we can see whether it is applied in the next page also. Yes. So this is your date, this is your time, and this is your page number 2. You people are able to see the difference. The first one, it is your page number 1. Yes, here. It is your page number 1, and the next it is your page number 2. So clear with the way how to insert headers and the footers? Yes. So if you people are willing to format this one, the page number you are having 1, 2, no. If I am willing to format this, yes, you people can proceed. That is just by clicking the format. Here you will be having page, and you have to select the page tab and layout settings. Here you are having the layout settings, no. From here only you have to select. Just for the difference, we can have the Roman letters, capital to Roman letter, okay va? Click it here. Okay, now it is 2 for you. Able to see the Roman letter. If I am willing to change it again, yes, you can. Format, page, we can have capital letter A. So it will be easy for you people to see the difference between the first one and the next one. Yes, it is B. Why it is B for you? Since it is your second page, it is B. So the first page will be A for you. Able to see? Yes, this is the way. So just now you people see here, if I am going to insert another one field here, we can check whether it is reflected in the next or not. Insert fields, we can have page count. Otherwise you can have another. Insert fields, title given, we can give subject. Again we are going to have the same term only, computer. And now we can check whether it is reflected in the second page also. Yes, automatically it is reflected in the second page also. Clear with this one? So in this session, what else we have discussed? We have discussed how to apply bullets and numbering, how to remove it. Next, we have finished the page formatting. In that page formatting, what else we have discussed? How to apply the page margin, how to change the page size, orientation, that is your landscape and portrait, and the next how to change the page color and page borders we have finished. Similarly, we have completed working with headers and footers. So clear with the topic? What else we have discussed in this session? Yes, clear with the topic? Yes, thank you students.